Mark had always been a straightforward, hard-working man. However, life took a drastic turn when he found himself embroiled in a bitter custody battle with his ex-wife Lisa. Their relationship had ended on bad terms, and tensions only escalated when Lisa claimed he was the father of her young son, Jason. Despite Mark's doubts, he had been ordered by the court to pay child support. Mark, who had never been financially well off, found the child support payments to be a crushing burden. He protested vehemently, but the court dismissed his concerns. Refusing to comply, Mark was eventually sentenced to 7 years in prison for contempt of court. The years behind bars were hard on him, but they also gave him time to think and fester in his sense of injustice. When he was finally released, Mark was a changed man, hardened by his time in prison, but determined to seek the truth. He immediately filed a motion with the court to revisit the paternity issue, hoping to clear his name once and for all. The court agreed to a hearing, and Mark faced Lisa once more, this time with a quiet determination. In the courtroom, Mark presented his case, and the judge ordered a DNA test. The results came back swiftly. Mark was not Jason's biological father. Shock and a bittersweet sense of vindication washed over him as the truth was revealed. The courtroom was silent as everyone absorbed the news. Lisa, looking pale and nervous, was called to testify. Under the judge's scrutiny, she admitted the truth. Jason's real father was a man named David, someone Lisa had been seeing secretly even before she and Mark had split. Despite knowing the truth, she had never informed Mark or the court. Anger and betrayal roiled within Mark, but he managed to keep his composure. "Why didn't you tell me?" he demanded, his voice tight with suppressed rage. Lisa looked down, unable to meet his eyes. "First, I didn't want David involved. I thought it would be easier this way." "Easier?" Mark echoed, his voice rising. "You ruined my life. I spent 7 years in prison for something that wasn't even my responsibility." Lisa began to cry, but her tears elicited no sympathy from Mark or the courtroom. The judge, clearly disturbed by the revelation, ordered an immediate halt to all child support payments from Mark. Additionally, he stated that Lisa might face charges for fraud and perjury. As the gavel struck, signaling the end of the hearing, Mark felt a weight lift off his shoulders. He walked out of the courthouse into the bright afternoon sun, a free man in every sense of the word. Though he had lost 7 years of his life, he was determined to start anew. Mark moved to a new town, found a steady job, and slowly began rebuilding his life. The scars of his past would always be with him, but he refused to let them define his future. And as he looked forward, he did so with the knowledge that he had finally cleared his name, ready to embrace whatever came next with resilience and hope.